In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. They're first to see the sun, they must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. Hey there, in this video we're going to learn how to play In the Leafy Treetops. This is a great beginner, very beginner guitar lesson for if you're just starting out. We're going to try it a few different shapes on the guitar with the chords G and C. And so the first thing that I want to share with you is this right here. If you haven't seen that yet in any of my videos, it just means it's the first note that you sing in this song. If you can't read standard notation over here, or if you don't know what this 3 means, it just means it's the first note. So there's a shape, and it's the shape of the first 3 frets of your guitar, okay? So it's right here, 1, 2, 3, and so we would go down 3 spaces right there, 1, 2, 3, and we notice that blue circle right there, that's our first note. In the leafy treetops, okay? So that's what we want to make sure that we understand what that is. Now, with the chords C and G, I'm going to show you a couple of ways to play C and a couple of ways to play G. First, let's start with the simple C. So when we're playing the C chord, we're going to focus just on this one note right there. This is a C note, by the way. And if we strum those 3 top strings, I get confused if it's top or bottom. Anyway, these higher strings, right? Strings 1, 2, and 3, that's a C chord, C, E, G. Okay, that's all we need to play a C chord. And if it hurts, that's pretty normal. Okay, so you just kind of have to bear through the pain for a couple weeks, and your fingers will get stronger, and you'll build some calluses. Okay, so there's a C chord. Go ahead and strum that down. Those 3 top strings, strings 1, 2, and 3, and then let's try a G chord. So we have our shape right here. And you can try the simple G. So we just did simple C, let's try simple G. It's just this one finger right here, okay? Let's use our ring finger. And it's gonna be also the strings 1, 2, and 3, those top strings. Go ahead and push pause and try both of these chords. Okay, so we got C and G. Right, so you wanna practice between C and G. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then switch 2, 3, right? Back and forth. And the reason why we're counting to 3 is because of this number right here, 3, 4. It just means that there's 3 beats in a measure, and these are measures right there, okay? These are all measures. And notice the strum pattern, which we'll do in just a second. It just continues, and these slash marks just mean that we're going to continue this idea if we want to. And so, yeah. So you could play the whole song like that. And how I would start if I was just singing with these simple C and G chords is I would strum down and sing immediately right after strumming one. So in the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning, right? And I would just play one strum every measure, okay? Every one of these is a measure, and this C continues on to this measure if there's nothing above that. Okay, so practice doing that. Maybe just practice this line right here, these first 4 bars or first 4 measures, and then you'd move on to the next measures. And it's just C and G the whole time. So once you're comfortable doing the simple chords, let's try doing a bigger part of the chord in this C chord, right? I want to try just these 2 right here out of this chord, and we're gonna strum just starting with this ring finger. We can just strum those 2 if you want to, or just like 2 or 3 strings, and this open string will sound good. So, in the leafy treetops, right? So you want to practice doing that. All right, so once you get used to the C chord, you can actually bring these directly up, this way to the lower strings. I think that's a G chord, okay? And you can play the first 3 or 4, and it'll sound nice. In fact, you could play 5 strings right there. But just try that changing between G and C, right? So you're gonna go like this: 1, 2, 3, and then G, 2, 3, and then C, 2, 3, and G. Okay, so you want to practice that, and you could play the song just like that. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. Okay, so once you feel like you have that down, then we would add the full C chord with those kind of the simple chord and then the bigger, the deeper one. Put those together, and that's a C chord, and you can strum that as a